An interval is the distance between notes. And for those of you who are guitar or ukulele students, everything I'm going to say in this video still applies, but it's a little bit easier to demonstrate and visualize on the piano because the keys are all just right next to each other. And as some of you may have come to discover, notes that are next to each other on the ukulele don't always necessarily visually look or feel next to each other between all the switching strings and all that. So, a step is when you will go from one key or one letter or from one space to a line over. So I'll show you what that looks like here. So here I'm on a G. A step up from G is A. A step down from G is F. Remember, up goes to the right, down goes to the left. So G and A are right next to each other, they are a step apart. On the staff, G is a line note and A is a space note. So one step is going from a line to a space, or from a space to a line. A skip is when you skip over one key. So going from F to A is a skip, because you skip over G. A skip goes from a space to a space, or a line to a line. So if you see two lines or two spaces, you are skipping. If you see a mix of lines and spaces, you are stepping. And if you see more and you're not sure what is that, then what you can do is you can count lines and spaces. So say I have a line right here, I count this line, then I count the space, then I count the next line. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 until I reach the note that I'm looking for. And we'll go over a little bit more about what that looks like in lessons when I can see the specific music you're looking at. Another term that we use for steps is called a second. Skips can also be called thirds. For you beginning students, we don't really have to worry too much about those, but those are terms you're going to see later on. And then it keeps going. One more than a skip or a third would be a fourth, one more than that would be a fifth, and so on. And that is what you need to know right now about intervals.